working on serve today. I don't know why I fell out of this, but I had a goal of getting to a 100-mile-an-hour serve, which on swing vision, if you get to 80 miles per hour, which is the average ball speed, point of contact to first bounce, kind of frame by frame, that would be radar 100 miles an hour. Normally, for me, if I do achieve 80 miles an hour that lands in, it should hit the back fence on the bounce. That's kind of the in general, the test. I did have a serve lesson the other day, and the biggest thing we were working on, which is by far my biggest fault, is when I go to throw, I do like a YMCA pose. Like I throw the ball up and my arms go up at the same time. So it's like, whoosh, and I don't even pause. I go right into the racket drop, and then I turn really open and fire. And so it's like, it's all arm. If you do too many serves in a row, my arm starts to hurt. So hopefully in this video, what you're gonna see is what we worked on in the lesson, kind of going ahead and getting that arm to throw that ball up, and this arm stays down nice and laggy, nice and loose. And then as I lift it up, I go right over my head and initiate the racket drop to come up into it. And in a perfect world, I'll stay a little bit more sideways to the target, one step at a time. For me right now, I just gotta get away from doing this. So let's see what happens.
"78 miles per hour, 1.
Come on.
74 miles per hour, 1. 85 miles per hour. "74 miles per hour, 2 and 4 out of 10. 80 miles per hour, 1.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you what, I had the swing vision coaching mode on, so it was telling me if the shot was in or out and the average ball speed. You probably saw me get mad a couple times because the ball was clearly in and the app's calling it out. That's mainly because I'm using a suboptimal setup. I don't have the swing mount in the right position. So there's a way to override it. You go into the edit shot and you can go frame by frame and get it back to the right speed. All right, let's finish off this practice session with second serve, because I can tell you from trying to swing hard, I was only getting 40% of those in. So it's very critical that you have a solid second serve. In fact, the better the second serve is that you have, the more risk you can take on your first serve. So what you're gonna see from me on my practice second serves, I'm gonna be trying to get the ball a little bit higher directly over my head instead of maybe a little bit more over like that right shoulder. And in fact, I may even get it just a touch towards the cap of my head. And I'm going to be swinging more up onto it. It may be coming across versus swinging out with more of a flat swing. Goal, 80%. If I can get 80% of my second serves in, I will feel comfortable standing on the line with the first serve to swing as hard as I can. Let's give it a go.
"62 miles per hour, 1. 63 miles per hour, 2. 63 miles per hour, 1.
That was in.
67 miles per hour, 1. 71 miles per hour, 1.
It was funny, my goal was 80%. I ended up hitting 9 out of 10 in, but I heard the app call at least 4 or 5 out. Again, suboptimal setup, so it can't quite see the court as well as it would hope. But it's funny, like, I think if I get in trouble with serving, I could almost lead off with the second serve because a few of those were like high 60s. One of them I think it was even like 70, 71 miles an hour. And for the most part, when I'm going to the ad court, because I'm swinging so much up on it, hitting to the backhand with a decently high bounce, not like a kick serve, but at least coming up here around shoulder level, seems to be kind of consistent. So I don't know. I think when I get back out on the courts, first swing away. Just know I got that in my back pocket. Thanks for sticking along in my journey to try to get to that 100-mile-an-hour serve. Again, the number's arbitrary, but really the goal is focus on fundamentals. And I know I can't get to a 100-mile-an-hour serve without good fundamentals. So I'm going to chase the number, and in order to get there, I'm going to really have to hone in a couple things. And you're going to see me take little bites at this. I'm not going to try to do it all at once. So consider subscribing and follow my journey. Thanks for watching.